course through the PFA over the break because of COVID, and
you were one of those people.
Yeah, but George was on it as well.
Yeah,
I kept busy. Actually, kept busy and trying to use my brain. But George, friend, was on it. So when he signed, I saw that he'd signed for Birmingham. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So yeah, I'm hoping George does well today as well.
Just tell us about the start of the season. How are you feeling about it? How does it feel to be knowing that you're going to be putting on that Spurs shirt?
Yeah, no, it's really exciting. I think there's been a lot of movement between the clubs and a lot of exciting players, especially from abroad, have come in. So I think it's going to be the best and most challenging season for the whole league this year. And yeah, I've kind of got used to pulling the shirt on now in the pre-season friendlies that we've had, so it doesn't feel so weird anymore. But no, just really excited to get going next week.
And just finally tell us, how did you find it being at the stadium yesterday and particularly today, now that you can start to hear the pre-match music start, and how have you found just coming into this amazing stadium?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's when I first walked in, it kind of reminded me of Wembley, because I've played at Wembley before, and just the expanse of the ground, it's massive. Obviously we did the Skywalk yesterday as well, so it was interesting to see it from a different view. So yeah, I really hope that this season we can maybe get a game at the women's like we did last season. I've spoken to the girls, it was a incredible experience for them, so I'd love to be a part of that.
Yeah, you need to get the message out, make that one happen.
That's it, yeah.
Keris, thank you so much very much. You're going to be back with us at half time, aren't you?
Definitely.
And you can watch Keris and the Spurs women in action against West Ham on the FA Player. Now, it's a free download, so do make sure you get a hold of that, because you can see every women's game across that, including all the Spurs women's games as well. Just a reminder, here's a little look at what you can expect from the Spurs women this season. A massive thank you to Keris. Just a reminder, do download the FA Player if you want to watch Spurs women in action this year. A couple of quick reminders from the club before we get into the thick of the action. First up, 2 for £25 on these t-shirts. That's going to stop tomorrow, so if you do want to get involved on the 2 for £25, TOTTENHAMHotspur.com before tomorrow. There's 20% off all headwear as well, so make sure you check that out. That's available on TOTTENHAMHotspur.com, but also the club shop is back open again as well. Stadium tours are back in full swing, so don't miss your chance to come to what is undeniably the best and most exciting stadium in the world. Again, on the club website you can also come and order that in person. Our global football development programmes are back and have been carefully planned to be delivered safely and at the highest quality by our FA and UEFA qualified coaches. To find out more, go to tottenhamhotspur.com/development. Just a reminder as well, if you haven't already, do download the Spurs app, and as well as that, keep it locked on social. So we're at Spurs Official on Twitter and on Instagram. Now, another reminder here, we're here on N17 Live just for a couple more minutes. If you want to watch the game, it's at live.tottenhamhotspur.com. N17 Live will be back at full time if you're not going to watch the game, but if you do want to watch it, go to that website and make sure that you pay your £10 and choose Birmingham City as the game, and then click watch live. And again, you might need to make a new user if you haven't already. So if you have already watched one of our pre-season matches, use that user. If you haven't, you need to make a new one. And also, if you've renewed your club membership, if you're a season ticket holder and you renewed your season ticket before 17th of August, or you renewed your One Hotspur membership before the 17th of August, you are eligible to watch the game for free. So check out the FAQs at live.tottenhamhotspur.com. Time to get behind the boys, enjoy the game. Let's hope for lots of goals and an exciting win for Spurs. Come on, boys. Come on, you Spurs.
It's 2 emphatic wins out of 2 so far for Spurs in pre-season. 3-0 against Ipswich a week ago and 4-1 against Reading yesterday. Today the opponents are Birmingham City, with the new Premier League season 2 weeks away. Birmingham's first competitive game is even sooner. They play Cambridge United in the EFL Cup a week today. So both sides are ramping up preparations for the new season so soon after the last one finished. Well, the big news there for Tottenham: Harry Kane on the left and back on the bench, hoping to get his first minutes of pre-season. They're all engrossed by the video on the 4 huge screens here, showing some classic Tottenham goals. Well, a week ago, Birmingham drew with Charlton Athletic 1-1. They came from behind to draw in what was Aitor Karanka's first game in charge, thanks to an equaliser from their Northern Ireland under-21 international Cowlan Boyd-Muntz. Then in midweek, the Blues lost 2-0 to Leicester City in another game played at their training ground. Karanka played 2 different teams in each half in that one, with promising young keeper Zach Gcock saving a second half penalty. Their final friendly is against Walsall on Tuesday. They've got a pretty tough start to the league season, with Brentford at home and Swansea away, their first 2 games. Both those sides, of course, beaten in the playoffs last month, Brentford in the final. Spurs start their Premier League campaign here against Everton in 2 weeks. Sadly, once again, there will still be no fans in this wonderful stadium, but that does look set to change in October if the coronavirus pandemic continues to ease. 2 sides coming onto the pitch from opposite sides. Well, yesterday Reading's preparations for the game was a little bit disrupted by traffic. They were very late arriving to the stadium. Kick-off was delayed. No such problems for Birmingham. We will kick off on time today. Quite a chilly day in North London. Perfect conditions really for these 2 sets of players. Let's start with a look at the Tottenham lineup, with 4 players keeping their places in the starting 11 from yesterday. They are Eric Dyer, who wears the armband, Lucas Moura, 18-year-old midfielder Harvey White, and Jedson Fernandez. 2 other young players get a chance from the start: left-back Dennis Serkin and 19-year-old former Leeds forward Jack Clark. Harry Kane's on the bench after finishing his quarantine from a recent trip to the Bahamas. As for Birmingham, well, in the absence of Lucas Jutkiewicz, number 9 Aidan George is up front for them, just 18 years of age. Spanish goalkeeper Andres Prieto has just signed from Espanyol, while Aitor Karanka has also recruited George Friend, who of course he worked with at Middlesbrough. He also starts. Just to confirm what I was saying there about Harry Kane being on the bench, there he is, number 10. Birmingham actually have more subs, 12 of them, including 2 goalkeepers, including second-year scholar Aaron Clayton, another goalkeeper. Well, there is Jack Clark, the former Leeds striker, who was on loan at QPR last season, hoping to make a big impression here. There's the man he's trying to beat, Andreas Prieto, recent acquisition from La Liga for Birmingham. The referee is Peter Banks, and a reminder that there's no VAR today, no goal line technology either. Tottenham to get us underway. Well, recent events have shown us that Black Lives Matter is still as relevant as ever. Players still taking the knee ahead of kick-off, and away we go. So they've won 2 out of 2 so far, Tottenham, against Ipswich last weekend, and then of course yesterday, emphatically so, against Reading. They're looking to make it 3 wins out of 3 here. It's another strong lineup from Jose Mourinho, and he's got plenty of ammunition on the bench as well. Heung-min Son, Harry Kane, Dele Alli, Steven Bergwijn, Højbjerg, all there on the bench, and I'm sure we'll see them in the second half with the new Premier League season just a couple of weeks away. Tottenham attacking the goal away to our left-hand side in this first half. Stamped forward by Harvey White, chasing it down is Jedson Fernandez, who's playing much further upfield today after playing at fullback yesterday. His place at fullback taken by Dennis Serkin, and it is Serkin who will take the throw to White. Now Carter Vickers is alongside Eric Dyer in central defence from the start. I'm sure some of these guys will be securing loan moves in the not too distant future. Aurier back to Carter Vickers, who had a couple of loan spells last season. First Stoke, then Luton in the Championship. The Spurs have made fast starts in both of their friendlies so far, and we're looking to do the same. There is the new Birmingham City manager Aitor Karanka, who of course is a very good friend of Jose Mourinho. They worked together for 3 years at Real Madrid. Aitor Karanka was Mourinho's assistant there, 2010 to 2013. They were sitting deep in conversation for a very long time during the warm-up in the centre circle. Joe Hart with the deft touch to Dyer.
Come, give me some space to go into, go into!
Sissoko. Sessegnon, the target there. It's played back by Maxime Collin.
Cosas siempre las puede conseguir, y creo que eso es lo más importante.
Are you connected? Well, why not? Connect your beIN set-top box now
The only thing we can do.
to catch up on the latest episodes of The Heart Guy. Enjoy a world of entertainment with beIN on demand.
I'm home. Welcome home. لمزيد من المعلومات قم بزيارة bein.net/on-demand. دور المجموعات من دوري الأمم الأوروبية. ألمانيا España.